Is whole home backup just a buzzword? Or can a home battery really power your entire house? AC, appliances, everything. When the grid gives up. And not just for an hour, but through a real outage? That's the million-dollar question for a lot of people looking at serious energy independence in 2025. Tesla's Powerwall has been the big name, but there's a powerful challenger, FranklinWH, making some very bold claims about its system's muscle. So who truly delivers when you need it most? Hello everyone and welcome. In this video, we're putting the new Tesla Powerwall 3 head-to-head with the formidable FranklinWH aPower 2 system. We're going beyond the hype to see which one offers the best combination of power, capacity, reliability, smarts, and overall value for your home. Here at Integrate Sun, our goal is to empower you with the knowledge to make the best energy decisions for your home. So stick with us as we put these two systems to the test. And hey, if questions pop up along the way, please drop them in the comments section below. We read them and we'll do our best to help you out. And if you find this video helpful, hitting that like button really supports our channel. First up, can these batteries actually run your whole house when you need them to? Let's talk power output and performance. When we talk about power, we're looking at two key things. Continuous power, which is how much electricity the battery can deliver steadily to keep your home running, and peak power, that burst of energy needed to start up demanding appliances like your air conditioner, well pump, or other large motors. So, starting with the Tesla Powerwall 3, the Tesla Powerwall 3 is definitely a strong performer here. It boasts a solid 11.5 kilowatts of continuous power output from a single unit. For many homes, that's plenty to keep essential and even many non-essential circuits humming along. Now for starting those heavy loads, its peak power, or what we call load starting capability, is impressive at 185 LRA. That's locked rotor amps. This gives it enough power to kickstart those big appliances. And in certain off-grid situations, when it's paired with your solar, it can even push out up to 15.4 kilowatts continuously. So if you've got demanding equipment, the Powerwall 3 is designed to handle those surges. Now for FranklinWH aPower 2 with the Gate X. The FranklinWH aPower 2 system is also a powerhouse, designed for serious performance. A single aPower 2 battery unit delivers a very capable 10 kilowatts of continuous power output. And for those big startups, it offers a peak power output of 15 kilowatts that it can sustain for 10 seconds. FranklinWH even states that a single aPower 2 battery can start up to a 5-ton air conditioner, which is a significant benchmark for whole home backup capability. If you need more power than that, you can also stack multiple aPower 2 batteries, and that power rating increases, so both are very strong. The Powerwall 3 has a slight edge in continuous power from a single unit, but the FranklinWH aPower 2 is right there with it, specifically engineered to handle large home loads effectively with a single battery. Okay, let's talk about their inverter integration and system type. Now, how they integrate with your solar and home is a bit different. The Tesla Powerwall 3 features an integrated hybrid inverter. This means it can directly manage both your solar array and the battery. It has 6 MPPTs, maximum power point trackers, to optimize solar generation from different roof sections, and can handle up to 20 kilowatts of solar input. This makes it a very streamlined solution, especially for new solar and battery installations where everything is designed together DC coupled. It can also be AC coupled to existing solar systems. On the other end, the FranklinWH system, with its aPower 2 battery and Gate X controller, is primarily an AC coupled system. The aPower 2 battery itself contains a powerful inverter, and the Gate X acts as the intelligent hub, managing energy from the grid, your solar, the batteries, and even a generator. Being AC coupled makes it exceptionally flexible for retrofitting to homes that already have a solar panel system, regardless of the solar inverter brand. For new solar, you'd have your standard solar inverter, and the FranklinWH system would couple with that on the AC side. A single aPower 2 can also manage up to 8 kilowatts of PV input directly when AC coupled. Okay, let's take a quick look at these power specs side by side on the screen now. You can clearly see the Powerwall 3's 11.5 kilowatt continuous output compared to the FranklinWH aPower 2's 10 kilowatt per battery. Both are very strong, but also notice the peak power capabilities. Powerwall 3 with that 185 LRA for motor starting, and the aPower 2 delivering 15 kilowatts for a full 10 seconds. Also, look at the inverter and system type rows. This highlights that key difference. Powerwall 3's integrated hybrid inverter designed for deep solar integration versus FranklinWH's AC coupled approach using the inverter within each battery, offering great retrofit flexibility. If you want to see more real-world examples of what these power outputs mean for running different home appliances with the Powerwall 3, we have a full video breaking that down further. And similarly, for a closer look at the FranklinWH's load management capabilities, check out our dedicated video on that system. Links for both are in the description. Okay, fantastic. Now let's move on to storage capacity and scalability. When we talk about capacity, we mean the actual amount of usable energy, measured in kilowatt hours, that the battery can hold. This dictates how long your home stays powered during an outage, or how much of your solar energy you can save for nighttime use. Scalability is all about how easily you can add more storage if your energy demands increase over time. For Tesla Powerwall 3, this comes with a significant 13.5 kilowatt hours of usable energy capacity in each unit. That's a pretty generous amount of storage right from the start, enough for many homes to cover essential loads for a good period, or make a serious dent in their evening energy consumption from the grid. Now, if you need more than that, you can definitely scale up. You can connect up to 4 full Powerwall 3 units together, which would give you a very substantial 54 kilowatt hours of total storage capacity. Tesla also offers what they call an expansion pack. This is essentially an additional 13.5 kilowatt hour battery that doesn't have its own main inverter. It connects to a primary Powerwall 3 unit to increase its storage. So you could have one main Powerwall 3 with its integrated inverter, and then add up to 3 of these expansion packs to that single unit, again reaching that 54 kilowatt hour total for that particular stack. Then for FranklinWH aPower 2, this actually offers a slightly larger capacity per individual battery unit, coming in at an impressive 15 kilowatt hours of usable energy. And when it comes to scalability, FranklinWH has designed their system for some serious expansion. You can connect up to 15 of these aPower 2 battery units to a single A-Gate X controller. If you do the math on that, you could theoretically scale up to an enormous 225 kilowatt hours of total storage. Now that's far more than most homes would ever need, but it really speaks to the system's capability for very large residential properties or unique energy demands. So right away, you see FranklinWH offering a bit more capacity in a single battery and a truly massive upper limit if you need extreme scalability. Let's put those capacity and scalability numbers side by side. You can see the FranklinWH aPower 2 just edges out the Powerwall 3 in capacity per single battery unit, 15 kilowatt hours versus 13.5 kilowatt hours. But where FranklinWH really stands out on this chart is that maximum system capacity up to 225 kilowatt hours is truly impressive, showing its capability for very large energy needs. Powerwall 3's 54 kilowatt hours is still very substantial for most homes. Both scale in fairly large increments, 13.5 kilowatt hours for Powerwall 3 components, and 15 kilowatt hours for each FranklinWH battery. So when it comes to storage capacity from a single battery, the FranklinWH aPower 2 offers a bit more. Let's talk warranty and reliability. A home battery system is a significant commitment, so understanding the warranty that backs it up and the factors that contribute to its long-term reliability is absolutely crucial. This isn't just about how long it might last, but what the manufacturer actually guarantees. Tesla backs the Powerwall 3 with a solid 10-year warranty. During that decade, they guarantee that the battery will retain at least 70% of its original 13.5 kilowatt hours usable capacity. This warranty generally covers an unlimited number of charge and discharge cycles to meet that retention promise, which gives you good peace of mind to use your battery as much as you need. When it comes to the battery cells themselves, the Powerwall 3 uses lithium iron phosphate, or LFP, chemistry. LFP is known in the industry for its long cycle life and good thermal stability. For keeping things running optimally, especially in varying climates, the Powerwall 3 employs a liquid thermal management system. This actively heats or cools the battery cells to keep them in their ideal temperature range, which can be beneficial for performance and longevity, particularly if your battery is installed in a location that sees significant temperature swings, like a garage in a hot or cold climate. And on the other end, FranklinWH steps up with an impressive 15-year warranty for their aPower 2 battery unit. That's an additional 5 years compared to the Powerwall 3, which is certainly a significant factor for long-term assurance. Their warranty also guarantees 70% of the battery's original 15 kilowatt-hour rated capacity at the end of that 15-year period, or after a substantial energy throughput of 60 megawatt-hours per Power 2 battery, at whichever comes first. That 60 megawatt-hours throughput is a very generous figure, indicating a lot of charge and discharge cycles. Just like the Powerwall 3, the FranklinWH aPower 2 also uses lithium iron phosphate LFP battery chemistry, bringing those same benefits of safety, longevity, and stability. Now for cooling, the aPower 2 takes a different approach. It features a natural air-cooled design, meaning it uses passive convection without any fans or liquid pumps. This design can contribute to very quiet operation and potentially fewer moving parts that could fail over time. So both systems utilize that highly regarded LFP battery chemistry, which is great news for homeowners. The main differences lie in the warranty length, the throughput guarantee from FranklinWH, and their distinct approaches to thermal management. When it comes to warranty and reliability, FranklinWH makes a strong case with its 15-year warranty and high energy throughput guarantee for the aPower 2. All right, the big question for any major home upgrade: what's the real cost? And more importantly, what's the value? Let's break down the numbers for the Tesla Powerwall 3 and FranklinWH aPower 2. The prices I'm about to share are based on Integrate Sun's approximate installed costs as of May 2025 here in Texas. Please keep in mind that these are estimates before any incentives like tax credits or local rebates, and final costs can vary based on your specific home's electrical setup and installation complexity. For the Tesla Powerwall 3, when installed by Integrate Sun, the first 13.5 kilowatt-hour unit, which includes the essential Tesla backup gateway for grid interaction and backup functionality, comes in at approximately $14,000. If you're looking to increase your storage, an expansion pack, which is another 13.5 kilowatt-hour battery that connects to that first main unit, is around $8,900. Alternatively, if you wanted to add another full Powerwall 3 unit, that means another 13.5 kilowatt-hours of storage and its own integrated inverter for more power output, that second full unit would be approximately $11,000. So, to give you a cost per kilowatt-hour for that initial 13.5 kilowatt-hour Powerwall 3 system, it's roughly $1,037 per kilowatt-hour. If you expanded to 27 kilowatt-hours using one main unit and one expansion pack, the total would be around $22,900, bringing your costs down to about $848 per kilowatt-hour. Now let's look at the FranklinWH aPower 2 system. For a starter system from Integrate Sun, which includes one A-Gate-X intelligent controller and one 15 kilowatt-hour aPower 2 battery, the approximate installed cost is around $18,000. That $18,000 includes about $15,500 for the equipment and roughly $2,500 for the installation labor. If you decide you need more storage, each additional 15 kilowatt-hours aPower 2 battery unit, including its installation, would be approximately $12,500. That's based on about $11,500 for the battery itself wholesale, plus around $1,000 for the labor to add it on. So for that initial 15 kilowatt-hour FranklinWH system, the cost per kilowatt-hour is about $1,200 per kilowatt-hour. If you were to install a two-battery system, giving you 30 kilowatt-hours of storage, your total investment would be around $30,500, which works out to approximately $1,017 per kilowatt-hour. It's clear both are significant investments, but the cost per kilowatt-hour tends to decrease as you add more storage, which is typical for these types of systems. Let's visualize this with a quick cost snapshot. You can see the initial system cost for a single Powerwall 3 at around $14,000 gives you 13.5 kilowatt-hours, while the FranklinWH starts around $18,000 but gives you a larger 15 kilowatt-hour battery. This means the cost per kilowatt-hour for the very first unit is a bit lower for the Powerwall 3. However, as you expand, look at the 2-unit or expanded system figures, the cost per kilowatt-hour for both systems drops significantly, and the FranklinWH becomes very competitive, especially given its larger capacity batteries. For example, a 27 kilowatt-hour Powerwall 3 setup with an expansion pack comes in around $848 per kilowatt-hour, while a 30 kilowatt hour Franklin WH system with 2 batteries is about $1,017 per kilowatt hour. Now, upfront cost is only part of the story. The true value comes from what these systems do for you. We're talking about potentially drastic reductions in your electricity bills by maximizing self-consumption of your solar energy and avoiding expensive peak utility rates through time-of-use shifting. Then there's the invaluable peace of mind and convenience of whole home backup power during outages. What's it worth to you to keep your lights on, your food fresh, your AC or heat running, and your home office operational when the neighborhood goes dark? And don't forget about incentives. The federal solar tax credit can often be applied to home battery storage when paired with solar, which can reduce the net cost significantly. Plus, there are often state and local utility rebates. Here at IntegrateSun, we always help our customers identify and apply for every incentive they're eligible for to maximize their return on investment. Actually, because figuring out all these different rebates and credits can feel like a job in itself, we've put together a dedicated video that walks you through how to find and understand the various incentives available for solar and battery storage in different regions. It's a really helpful guide to potentially save you a lot of money, so I definitely recommend checking that out. So when looking at cost, the Tesla Powerwall 3 might offer a slightly lower entry point for its first 13.5 kilowatt hour unit. The Franklin WH system, while having a higher initial cost for its first larger 15 kilowatt hour battery, scales very competitively and offers substantial capacity. So, after diving deep into all those details, the million-dollar question remains. Which of these fantastic battery systems is the right one for your home here in the United States, or wherever you're watching from? Let's quickly recap the key strengths to help you lean in a direction. You might lean towards the Tesla Powerwall 3 if you're installing a brand new solar system and really want that tight DC-coupled integration with its built-in hybrid inverter. You're already part of the Tesla ecosystem. Maybe you own a Tesla EV, and you value that seamless app experience and features like Stormwatch. The specific 11.5 kilowatt power output and 13.5 kilowatt hours capacity of a single unit, along with its expansion options, perfectly matches your projected needs and budget. Or perhaps its liquid thermal management is a key factor for you, especially if the battery will be in a spot with more extreme temperature variations. Essentially, if you're looking for that well-known Tesla integration, especially with new solar, and its specific profile fits your home, it's a very strong contender. On the other hand, the FranklinWH aPower 2 system could be your ideal choice if you need robust whole home backup from a single powerful battery. Remember that 15 kilowatt hour capacity and 10 kilowatt continuous output capable of starting large AC units. You're retrofitting storage to an existing solar panel system, as its AC coupled design offers fantastic flexibility with any solar inverter brand. Strong generator integration and advanced smart circuit load management are high on your priority list for ultimate backup and control. That 15-year warranty and high 60 megawatt hours throughput on the aPower 2 battery offer you greater long-term peace of mind. Or if features like its very quiet fanless operation for the battery unit are important for your installation location. So, if you're prioritizing maximum flexibility for existing solar, comprehensive energy management with generator support, or that longer warranty with a very powerful single battery, the Franklin WH system makes a compelling argument. Ultimately, the best battery truly depends on your specific circumstances, your current energy consumption, whether you have an existing solar setup or are starting fresh, how much of your home you want to back up, your budget, and which specific smart features resonate most with you. So there you have it, a comprehensive look at two of the leading premium home energy storage systems on the market today, the Tesla Powerwall 3 and the FranklinWH aPower 2. Both are truly excellent choices engineered to bring you greater energy independence, significant savings on your electricity bills, and that invaluable security of backup power when the grid lets you down. They represent the cutting edge of how we can manage energy in our homes. We understand that every home is unique, and so are your energy goals and budget. That's why we believe in a personalized approach. The absolute best way to determine the ideal system for your specific needs is to have a detailed chat with an expert. So I personally invite you to visit our website at www.integratesun.com. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these battery systems is catching your eye, and what features are most important to you in a home energy storage solution? Let us know down in the comments section. We genuinely appreciate your feedback and engagement. Thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.